Good morning, YouTube. This is Sheeta Boo. Today is Wednesday, August the 29th. Just to come here to give you a little update. Still haven't washed my hair. Still wearing a ponytail. Today is 2 flat twists. I took it down to moisturize it before I put it up today. I might do my hair after the gym tonight, or I might just wait till Friday. I'm headed to a family reunion, so on Friday. So I might do it Friday morning before I leave. Like wash it and put it in some. I think about doing it in some plaits probably. Trying to think of how many plaits it'll easily dry in. I usually do like 3, 6. I usually try to do like 10. So I'm thinking about doing like 14. Make a couple of sections a little smaller so that it'll dry by Friday evening. For the first event of the reunion. I'm still in Financial Peace University. This is my second week. The second class, the video talked about the behaviors in relationship with money that married people have and single people have. Levels of accountability, how when you're married, your spouse is automatically your accountability partner. You are accountable to each other, but being single, you have to find someone to help hold you accountable. Make sure you stick to your plan. Not necessarily be like overbearing or like an overseer, but someone that you run your large purchases through, or like if they notice that you've spent something, you can say, well, are you sticking to your plan? Are you still doing your budget every month? Things of that nature. And then they talked about different kinds of spending. And when they were talking about singles, they also talked about the stress, like single parenting. If you're stressed or you're overwhelmed, and I can't think of the word. It's like so much life is going on. You're so busy between school and work and kids and everything that you don't make the right decision. You'll go take money out the ATM machine knowing that you have checks that need to clear to feed the kids because you just don't have time to eat, to cook, or you don't feel like you have time enough to cook, and then you bounce 6 checks, and so it costs you, like $200 for that $20 that you took out the ATM machine, things of that nature. And then they talked about, my glasses are dirty. They talked about singles, people that don't have children, never been married, or used to be divorced. But, they call it loneliness spending. You go out with your friends and spend money you don't have just to go out and socialize. And then you spend money you don't have. So they talked about those different behaviors. And we wrote commitment statements on what we commit to do this week. We had homework. 1 for the singles was to find an accountability partner. I've chosen 2. I've only talked to one of them. I have to talk to the other. I've chosen 2. And the reason I did that, because I chose someone that I talk to all the time. And, he's that person that asks me 8 billion questions. So, and then the other person would be my godmother. And she's busy. And she has some other things going on in her life. So, but I've always admired the way she handled her money, especially after her divorce and raising 2 children and working. Actually worked where she used to work. She worked here for 20 years. Then she got her nurse's license, so she's an RN. She works in the hospital. Now she's doing home care, home nursing, different things. But, I always admire how she saved money and how she lived within her means and how she's always been able to put something aside. And I've always admired her dedication and her tenacity, even in hard situations. So, so those are my 2 accountability partners. The other homework assignment is to collect all the credit card offers you get, throughout the class. And so they're going to do a total at the end to see how bombarded we are with these credit card offers. And this class is not just about being debt free and being in control of your money, but it's to live debt free, to use the cash as your system, because debt has become such a way of life that we have all these things, but none of it is ours, and that it causes stress, and you have such a risk at borrowing money. And I don't think we understand the risk of having a home that's owned by the bank and having a car that's owned by the bank, because all it takes is an illness or to be out of work or loss of a job. And if you don't have any cash, you're going to lose all those things. And not that things make you happy, but I don't know about you. I like having a place to stay. And I ain't fond of walking. So, the third thing was to do our reading. So, that's what's going on for this week. We are having class on Sunday, the holiday weekend. And I did expect that, so that's fine. Because I've taken a lot of holiday concerning my finances. It's probably why I have some of the issues I have now. So, so class is Sunday, and we'll be doing a long budget form. They call it a cash flow statement. We did the quickie budget form the first week, and I think this one is going to help us to plan out things that are going to come up in the future. Things we have to plan for. They talk about the sinking fund a lot. And let's say you have to pay your taxes once a year if your taxes for your houses and your mortgage. So you set aside so much money per month. So when that comes up, you have that money. You know that you have to pay, get your tags renewed for your car every year. You know that you're going to have car repairs. You're going to need tires. So instead of waiting for it to happen, then like, oh my God, I need money to get tires. If you say, okay, I'll set aside $20 or I'll set aside $30 a month for car repairs. So when you need an oil change or you need a filter, or you need a tune-up, you will have money set aside to pay for that. So those are the things that they're talking about. Everything's an emergency. It's like you don't plan, and so when it comes to an emergency, oh my God, kids are going back to school, they need clothes. Well, if you got kids, you pretty much know they're going to need clothes. So always have some money coming out your budget for clothing, and prioritizing taking care of your family first before paying off the debt, paying the debt out of what's left instead of paying the debt, and then you're trying to live off what's left. Because if you're not taking care of, your transportation is not care of, then working is not going to happen. And so you really need to really prioritize what you have. So, yeah, so that's what I've been learning so far. Just a little bit that I wanted to share. No green smoothie today. Mama cooked me breakfast, though, so I went over there and had oatmeal and turkey sausage and a couple of boiled eggs. So it's like a really high protein breakfast. But lately, with the way things are going at work, I need a high protein breakfast. I think I ate lunch yesterday around 3 o'clock. I didn't want a salad, but I was so hungry. No, I ate lunch at 4 o'clock. I was so hungry, I ate the salad anyway. And then when I got to the point where I was sort of kind of satisfied, then I just threw it out. So today I have chili, and then I raided the parents' refrigerator because I didn't stop at the store last night. Chili, some strawberries, some black grapes, and a snack bag of dry Cheerios. And I have some lightly salted almonds in my desk and some Pepperidge Farm baked cracker chips. So that's what I'll be eating on today. Haven't really been working out that much. Yeah, once I couldn't go, and then I've been having issues with my knee. And I know water is best for my knee, but getting to the place where I can get in the water, their schedule and my schedule is just not meshing. And then I have to go through this whole mental thing about getting into a pool because I have an issue with public pools of water. People are nasty, and you can't tell me chlorine covers all that crap. So I have to fix my mind up to submerge my body in this water where you've had. I'm not even going there either. So yeah, so I'm working on that, but I'm trying not to let that deter me from me trying to eat better. So I went to the gym Monday. I'm debating on going to Zumba with my best friend tonight for an hour, but I know I still need to do laundry and do my hair, pack a bag, and do some other things because tomorrow night we having a youth program at church, and I'm the mistress of ceremony for that Thursday night, and we're leaving Friday. So, I really need to get some stuff done today. So, that being said, I guess I'll take myself into work and get my 8 hours in, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.